Well, welcome to yoga today. Sounds like we need a little bit of energy work today. Let's open our toes out nice and wide and soften our eyes. And take a few deep breaths, checking in with yourself, how you feel in your body and how you feel in your mind. Bringing your left hand to your heart and your right hand to your belly. Connecting with your breath. Notice the rise as you inhale and the fall as you exhale. Tuning into your breath. Thank you all for being here today. I'll hopefully increase your energy and take this next 45 minutes or so for yourself. The theme of our practice today is compassion. It's really important to be compassionate to ourselves first and also compassionate to others. Let's take a couple more deep breaths. Settling into your yoga space, feeling the earth's energy underneath your feet. Imagine there's a rope coming up from your spine, up through the top of your head. It's lifting your spine up nice and tall. Let's take 3 deep breaths as we inhale and then exhale. Blow it all out, all the stuff you don't need. Breathing in some love and breathe out all that you don't need. And last one. And let's inhale, bring our arms up above our head. And exhale, bring them back down. Inhale, coming up. As you inhale, really lifting your heart, opening up through the chest. Let's take a few more rounds. And stopping up at the top. And when you exhale, take it to the side. Inhale, coming up. Take your feet a little wider. Exhale to the side. And inhale, coming up. Raising your chest, stretching through your sides and your back. Let's do a couple more rounds. And last round. And then bring your hands out. Let's twist to the right, keeping your hips facing forward. Inhale back to center. And twisting to the left. Back to center. Just continue on. Just giving your spine a nice twist, warming it up. Lift our shoulders a nice roll. And back the other way. And then inhale, lift our arms up, all the way up. And exhale, folding forward. Slide your hands down your legs to support your back. Bring your hands down to the mat. And inhale, come back up. Just flowing through, really lifting up, raising your chest, opening your heart. And exhale, coming down into a forward bend. Let's go 3 more rounds. As you inhale, this time come up, take your feet a little wider. Exhale, folding forward. Bring your hands down towards the mat. Heel toe your feet a little wider again into a wide-legged forward bend. Bring your palms down to the ground. Keep your legs nice and straight. Point the crown of your head to the mat. And place your hands underneath you. Let's take a few deep breaths here. Coming back to the theme of our practice, compassion. Taking some nice deep breaths here. Connecting with the stretch down the back of our legs and the lower back. Let your head fall heavy and let your shoulders fall heavy. Let's take 3 more breaths. And then walking your hands a little forward, lifting your chest, stretching through the back. And then heel toe your feet a little closer together. Nice bending your knees and come back up to standing. Give your legs a little shake. And we'll go into a warrior sequence, coming to the back of the mat. We're going to turn our left foot out slightly, step forward with the right. Have the hip and shoulders facing forward. Inhale, bending the right knee, lifting our arms up. Keeping the left heel on the ground, raising through the chest, opening the heart. Connecting with a stretch down the left hip. Just take 3 more breaths here. Nice and strong through the right leg. And then take the right hand forward, left hand back into warrior 2, opening up through the chest. Nice and strong through that right leg. One more breath here. And then bring the right hand behind your back and lengthen out the right leg, coming into humble warrior. Clasping your hands behind your back, gazing down towards your right toe, lengthen out the right leg, stretching through the shoulders, opening the chest. Just take 2 more breaths. And then releasing your hands down to the mat. You might like to place a block in front of your right foot. Place your right hand on it and inhale, lift the left hand up, opening through the chest into triangle pose. Taking some nice deep breaths here. One more breath. And bring the left hand down to the mat. Inhale, come back up to standing. Give your legs a little shake. And then we'll take it to the other side. Turning the right foot out slightly, step forward with the left. Hips and shoulders facing forward. Inhale, lift your arms, raise your chest, raise your gaze, bending the left knee. Reaching up towards the ceiling or the sky. Taking some deep breaths and connect with the stretch down the right hip. Nice and strong through the left leg. Take 3 more breaths. And then bring the left hand forward, right hand back. Keeping the left knee bent, the knee over the ankle. Squeezing the shoulders and lengthening out through the hands into warrior 2. Just take 3 more breaths, keeping it nice and strong. And then exhale, lengthen out the left leg and bring the hands behind your back, gazing down towards the left toe, lifting the hands up into humble warrior. Connecting with the stretch down the back of the left leg. Two more breaths. And then release your hands down to the mat. You can place your block there. Left hand on the mat or the block, and as you inhale, lift the right hand up. Take the gaze to the right hand. The left leg is now straight into triangle pose. Feeling the stretch down the back of the left leg. Opening up the hands so you're stretching through the front of the chest. Let's take 3 more breaths here, nice and strong. And then exhale, bring the right hand down to the mat and come back up to standing. Okay, give it a nice stretch. Okay, from here we're going to go into a downward dog. So bringing our hands down to the mat, walking our feet back. Bring our heels down to the mat and stretching out the back of our legs. Gazing towards the big toes. Feel the stretch through the upper back. Let's take 5 breaths here. Just really stretching out the body. Coming back to the theme of our practice, being compassionate to ourselves in all that we do. Breathing in the energy and breathing out. Let's take some nice deep breaths here. And last breath. And then bringing our knees down to the mat into cat-cow. And we're going to inhale, lift up our chest, curving through the back. And exhale, bring our spine up towards the ceiling, rounding out our back. Noticing all the little spaces in the spine, gently moving and opening up. It's a good idea to maybe place a blanket underneath your knees if you need a bit more padding on your knees. Or yeah, a good penny laying on your back, hug your knees up to your chest. And let's take our knees out wide and bring our buttocks down to our heels into a child's pose. Bring your forehead down to the mat. Surrendering into the pose and coming back to our theme of compassion. Let's take a couple more breaths here. And then inhale, coming up through tabletop to bring your chest forward into an upward dog. And exhale, back to child's pose. And inhale, upward dog. So moving through. And then coming back to child, and then tabletop, hook our toes under into downward dog. Bring our chest forward into upward dog. Let's do a few flows through. Inhale as you bring your chest forward into upward dog. And exhale, back to downward dog. Giving the body a nice stretch. And then coming into downward dog, take your feet out wide and walk your hands back up into a wide-legged forward bend. And let's take a few breaths here. connecting with the stretch right down the back of the legs and the spine. Just take 2 more breaths. And inhale, slowly bring your body back up to standing position. Give your body a little shake, give your legs a shake. Okay, for the next one, we're going to do a little bit of balancing. So, Penny, you might like to be somewhere near a wall that you can hang on to so you don't injure your knee at all. And for everybody else, let's open up the toes on our right foot and make sure we've got a nice connection. And then lifting the left foot up. So you either have the left foot next to your calf or above your knee, not on the knee. That's it. And let's bring our hands to our heart center. Find something to gaze at to help you with your balance. Just take a couple more breaths. And then bringing the knee forward and lift up into stork pose and bring our arms up. That's it. And then bring your hands back down to the mat and bring your foot down to the mat. Let's go to the other side. Opening up the toes on the left side, connecting really well to the earth. And then bring the right foot either beside your calf or higher up. Hands to heart center. Bring the knee out to the side. Find your gazing point. Nice work, everyone. And then swing the knee back to the front and lifting the foot up. Bring your hands up to stork pose. One more breath. And then release. Nice work. Give that a little shake. Okay, let's take it one step further into our dancer pose. So you might like to be somewhere where you can hang on. We're going to bend our left knee and bring our hand into our foot, like we're going to stretch our quads. And then we're going to take our chest forward, kick our foot back. So if you're hanging on to something, you can continue to do that or take your hand off, kicking your foot back and looking forward. That's it, raising the chest. Let's take a couple more breaths here. And then release. Nice work. Give that a little shake. Let's take it to the other side. Bending the right knee, bring the foot up to your right hand. Getting yourself nice and stable. Take the chest forward, kick the foot back. And you can hang on to whatever's there next to you, or you can take your left hand forward, chest up. Let's take 2 more breaths. Nice work, and then release. Give that a little shake. And let's come down to the mat onto our back. Hug our knees up to our chest. Rolling our back in a little circle on the lumbar spine. Coming back to the theme of the practice, being compassionate to yourself. Then placing your feet on the ground with your legs bent, arms straight out from the shoulders. We're going to go into a twist, taking our knees to the right and gazing to the left. Connecting with the stretch down the left side of the body. Have your shoulders on the ground, connecting to a stretch through the front of the chest. Just take a couple more breaths here. Noticing the twist in the spine. Inhale, bring the knees to center. Exhale, take the knees to the left, gaze to the right. And some nice deep breaths. Twisting the spine the other direction. Inhale, bring the knees back to center. With your feet flat on the ground, slide them up toward your heels towards your buttocks and bring your hands beside your hips, palms down. Inhale, lift up through the hips into bridge pose. Lifting up as high as you can, really squeezing the buttocks, pushing through the heels. Bringing the hands over the top on the mat behind your head. Squeeze it, hold it up nice and tight. And then as you exhale, slowly lower the spine down to the mat and bring the hands back to the hips. Continue on with a few more flows here. Inhale, lifting up. Arms over the top. Pause and then exhale, slowly bring it back down again. Back up. Bring the heels in a little, closer to the buttocks. Lifting up as high as you can through the hips, squeezing through the buttocks. Bring the chest up to your chin. And then exhale, slowly lower it down. Let's go 2 more rounds. And hugging your knee up to your chest. Rolling around on your lumbar spine, flushing out all those twists. And then reaching your hands through the middle of your legs to the outside edge of your feet into happy baby. Lifting your feet up to have the soles of your feet pointing towards the sky. And just flattening out the back. Stretching through the lower back. Let's take a few breaths here. Notice the back of your body connecting with the earth. Drawing the energy up through the earth into your body. Let's take 3 deep breaths here, breathing in all the love and breathing out all that doesn't serve you. And 1 more deep breath. And release your feet back down to the mat. Lifting up the left leg and bringing it across the front of the right into pigeon pose. And then hug the knees up towards your chest. Allow your body, your upper back and head to come back down to the mat. And connecting with a stretch through the left hip and glute and ITB. So releasing all the tension that you may have from doing lots of sitting or lots of walking. Releasing the tension in your lower back. Taking 3 more deep breaths here. Surrendering into the deep stretch. And then release your hands, bring the right foot back down to the mat. Bring your right hand to your left knee and draw the knee over to the right side. Looking to your left. It's a little bit deeper twist. Use the right hand to draw the knee towards the right side. And connecting with the stretch with the left side of the body through the left glute, the left hip, and the left ITB. 3 deep breaths here. inhale, bring both knees back to center and change your legs over. So left foot goes to the ground, bending the right knee and bringing it in front of the left thigh, and hug that right leg towards your chest. And you might draw the right leg towards the chest, or bring your hands through the gap and hold on to your left thigh or your left shin, depending on how that side feels. Bring the upper back and head down to the mat, coming back to your breath and relaxing into the deep stretch on the right side. Releasing any tension that you might have in the lower back on the right side. Take 3 more deep breaths here. On each exhalation, surrender into the stretch a little more. And then release your hands, bring your feet back down to the mat. Take both knees to the right side, and then lengthen out the left leg so the left leg becomes straight on the top. So you're going to a little bit more intense stretch through the left side of the body. And breathe into that stretch. One more breath here. Then bend the left knee and bring both knees back to center. And exhale, bring both knees to the left. Gaze towards the right, softening your eyes, straightening out the right leg. And connecting with the stretch down the right side of the body. One more breath here. Then bend the right leg, bring both knees back to center. Hug both knees to your chest. And roll that on the lower back, flushing out all the twists that we've done. And then from here, we're going to go into our legs up position. So you might like to do a shoulder stand or have your legs up next to the wall or some furniture, or place a block or a bolster underneath your lower back. So inhaling and lifting the feet up. If you're in a shoulder stand, using your hands to hug your hips and bring the elbows a little closer together. Having the feet up in the air, give them a little shake so they're nice and light. Coming back to your breath. If you're in the shoulder stand, bring the feet over the head into Plow Pose. If you have your feet up the wall, bring your feet out wide. Bringing your soles of your feet together, knees out to the side like a butterfly. And then lifting the feet nice and high again, giving your ankles some little circles. And then on the next inhalation, slowly bringing legs back down to earth and coming into a comfortable seated position. And we're going to do some pranayama breathing. So coming into a nice comfortable position, lifting up the spine. Let's use our right hand to put our ring finger on our left nostril and our thumb, use it on the right nostril. The other two fingers up near your third eye, in between your eyebrows. Let's take a couple of breaths in through the nose. So breathing in and out our nose. We're going to do some alternate nostril breathing, evening out and balancing ourselves. So let's close off the right nostril with our thumb. Breathe in through the left and pause. Close off the left nostril and breathe out through the right. Breathe in through the right. Pause and close off the right nostril and breathe out through the left. Breathe in through the left. Close that off. Pause and out through the right. In through the right nostril. And then out through the left. It's 2 rounds. We'll do 3 more rounds. In through the left. Close that off. And out through the right. In through the right. Close that off and out through the left. In through the left. Close that off. Pause, out through the right. In through the right. Pause and close it off and out through the left. 1 more round. In through the left. Pause and close it off, out through the right. In through the right. And out through the left. And then release your hand from your nostrils. Taking a few deep breaths, softening your eyes. And notice how you're feeling, what the effect has been on you of the pranayama breathing. Just take 2 more breaths here. And then let's come into our Savasana position, coming onto your back. And if you have a blanket, you might like to put that over yourself. If you have a bolster, you can put that underneath your knees. And if you have a eye pillow, you might like to put that over your eyes. So coming down into nice relaxing Savasana. Notice the floor, the earth supporting you underneath your body, underneath your head and your shoulders and your lower back, your legs and your feet, your arms and your hands. Taking 3 deep breaths. And relaxing into the energy that you've cultivated during your yoga practice. You've had the movement and now you have stillness. Stillness in the body and stillness in the mind. Bring your attention back to your breath without opening your eyes. Visualize the room that you're in, the floor underneath your body, the ceiling, the walls, the windows. Moving your fingers and toes and rolling to one side. When you're ready, coming to a seated position, or you can stay on your side and relax a little longer. Let's bring our hands to our heart center. Noticing how you're feeling in your body and your mind. Notice your energy levels. Bring your hands up to your forehead for kind thoughts, to your lips for kind words, and to your heart for a kind heart. Namaste. Thank you for your beautiful yoga practice, everyone. Raising our own vibrations and energy and raising each other's. How's everyone